56 satellites are tracking planet X-NIBIRU, according to this article. Much has been said in recent years about the mysterious and controversial planet. Lately, it seems to be coming back to the fore as it's claimed that the time of the appearance of this planet is approaching. 56 satellites monitor the Nibiru system, according to a Russian astronomer named Damar Zakharovich. 6 nations, he says, operate these satellites. They are the United States and Russia, control the majority. China has some, while Israel, Australia, India, and Japan make up the difference. They are watching the approach of a brown dwarf star and several planets around its orbit, which, according to Zakharovich, will intersect with our solar system at some point in the future. According to Dr. Zakharovich, who works for the Russian Space Agency, and before that in the Soviet space program, which Express UK considers a controversial figure and self-proclaimed astronomer, new business activities have been developed to monitor it. Nibiru, while at the same time procedures were carried out to replace older technology or damaged satellites. The United States and Soviet Union began the program in the mid-1980s and later shared the data they had obtained about Nibiru with nations favored on their agenda. He says the Soviet Union and the United States discovered Nibiru around the same time, although NASA and the Soviet Space Agency are arguing like children about who first recorded it. At one point, the satellites for this job were launched into space, one behind the other. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. He says NASA started with IRAS, the infrared, and decades later with the WISE telescope, but also many secret launches. Russia has used its own equivalents, many of which the United States has deliberately cited as spy satellites to conceal their true mission. He said, at the same time, other states followed, meaning other nations. Asked why a state needs more than one satellite for Nibiru or Planet X, Zakharovich said there are different units with unique roles. For example, one plots the Nibiru system in space, another analyzes the geological composition, and another records the number of meteorites and asteroids in the system's twin tails. Now, he says there are many secret launches of unknown reasons from secret launch platforms that the public is not even aware of. Some nations share the findings, others do not. With all the combined developments in technology, they should have a clear picture of what is officially declared non-existent, he said. Dr. Zakharovich also said that the scientific community is not in a position to determine the expected date of Nibiru's arrival uniformly or accurately, or to agree on the magnitude of the catastrophe that this dark star will leave behind. According to the Russian Secret Service, Nibiru will be seen from November of last year to January 2021, while China's National Space Program firmly believes that Nibiru will arrive in 2024 at the earliest. India expects this to happen around 2031. I will leave a link below for you so that you can see the analysis of the expected date of Nibiru. I put up a video of that a few days ago. It has to do with the data that one English astronomer re-examined from 1983, the NASA data, and he found that it's a lot closer than we believed it would be, the brown dwarf star coming in. And he says it's anywhere between 2000, ETA, anywhere between 2024 to 31 or 37. So that's very, very close in time. Because they expected at that time, they said a 30-year window from 1983. And we're already past that. So now he says these differences in estimates are one reason why no official announcement has been made, says Dr. Zakharovich, as one state could accuse another of miscalculations. Imagine when someone sets a date and nothing happens, he says. So what happens? We wonder, is Nibiru coming? Is it close? Is it officially referred to by the scientific community as the ninth planet? Is it identified with Nemesis? When will it appear? Is Zakarovich's statement valid or not? As you can see, these are all very serious questions that await answers, but it's good to have them in mind. And I've translated this for you from a Greek article. We're talking about Planet X, Planet 9, Nibiru, Wormwood, various names for this. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support.